Hi! Do I got something for you today? Another rimming guide. Rimworld. Rimworld guide. Rimworld. But yes, these tricks are meant for the more advanced players, but beginners can definitely learn from this as well. I've played over 1300 hours of Rimworld, and I think that these 5 tricks are the best one in the current version of the game. I learned most of these tricks from people in my Twitch chat, so if you can teach us some more, maybe come stop by and say hi. But for now, let's get into it. Trick number 1, the hallway of pain. I've quickly built a small base for this guide, but it is this hallway that you want to look at. The hallway of pain is a great trick if you have strong melee pawns or if you're struggling with centipedes. As you can see, it is a diagonal hallway with open doors. The bottom door is forbidden because your pawns are idiots, and I'll try to go through there to the kill box instead of taking the quick way to the right. It is good to place a shelf next to it, so your shooters can switch to melee weapons for the hallway of pain, so they will deal more damage. The turret on the left makes the enemies line up and go through the hallway one by one. It does not have to be powered. Your enemies will make their way through the hallway, and while they do that, your pawns will be stabbing at them through the gaps between these walls. You can even use your animals here without the risk of them getting hurt. Alright, so let me show you how it works. We will shortly shoot at the raiders before falling back to demonstrate the hallway of pain. Swap the guns for melee weapons and get your pawns into position. The rifle was dropped at a crappy place, but that isn't a problem. Just get it out of there and close the door. Now our pawns are going to stab the enemy through the gap. The hallway works better with more pawns than some pets, but you get the idea. You can also use your pets here as they can attack the enemy through the gaps, as long as they are awake. See? The turret makes them enter one by one instead of overflowing the hallway and pushing each other through. One made it through, which isn't an issue because they already took a bunch of hits from our guys, so we'll just take care of that real quick. Nothing to worry about. You got to micromanage them a little bit here at the end, mainly because we only have 3 pawns. But yeah, that's the hallway of pain. You can use it as a last resort, but with some smart planning you can also use it as an entry into your kill box. I've used a dude with a shotgun before who was also firing at the approaching enemies from the exit of the hallway. The possibilities are endless. Trick number 2. Peeking safely into an ancient danger. This trick does come with some risk. Sometimes when you peek in, enemies still get triggered, but the majority of the time they will not care and mind their own business. As you can see, the ancient danger is halfway into the mountain. You can see the limestone rock wall on the left while the actual ancient danger wall continues on the right. You want to deconstruct a wall that is adjacent to the limestone rock wall. Your pawn can reach it because they can deconstruct diagonal. Now we can safely look into the ancient danger without them having a direct shot at us. However, these mechanoids sadly did get triggered. It doesn't happen always, but when it does, you can claim some walls a bit further away. The mechanoids will then focus on those walls while you prepare a plan to take them out. You could, for example, build a trap hallway, place a mine, or even just fall back and deal with this later on. But personally, I like to open a wall a bit further away, shoot a cryptosleep casket and watch the chaos unfold. If there are pawns in there that are not down, they will fight the mechanoids as well. Once their fight is done, you can easily swoop up the wounded victors. See, the mechanoids are attacking the walls to be claimed prior. Let me show you what I mean. So what you do now is you shoot the cryptosleep casket. If there's pawns in there that are not downed, they will wake up, they will attack the mechanoids, they will attack you. The mechanoids will also fight a 3-way battle. You can join the fight, you could wait and kill the survivors. Anyways, this is a quick and safe way to open ancient dangers and get yourself a nice little head start. Trick number 3. Waking up mechanoids with a sleeping spot. This is an easy trick, but you just gotta know about it. A ship or even a mech cluster lands with sleeping mechanoids. An easy and cheap way of dealing with them is waiting for traders or raiders to show up near them, but they will pass the sleeping mechanoid and not attack him. You could shoot at the robot to wake him up, but waking him up with the sleeping spot is the safest and easiest way. Let me show you. You just spam some sleeping spots around the robot and will wake up. It will then attack nearby visitors, traders, raiders and even manhunter packs. This way someone else deals with your problem, while you're sitting safely behind your walls, munching away on some cannibal meals. Trick number 4, the mountain base trick. This trick is for all of you mountain base lovers out there. Just equip one of your pawns with a melee weapon and draft them. Click on the weapon. Once you hold the cursor on the wall like this, you can see that the weapon is right below it. If you're not on a wall, it shows a cancel sign like this. So now you just want to scan your mountain. The sword icon will change into a cancel icon once there's an open area hidden in the mountain. There we go. The icon changed from the melee weapon to the cancel icon. Now you can easily see how big the open area is by tracking it. To test it, let's mine it out. And there we go. An open area like predicted. Trick number 5. The animal sleeping spot trick. Animal sleeping spots can prevent mechanoids from landing on top of you. This trick is especially nice for once you have activated your ship and enemies keep dropping in on you. I personally don't use it, but it's still a nice trick to at least know about. That's why I included it. So first, we're calling in a mech raid to land right on top of us with the dev console. As you can see, it lands right on top of one of our pawns. So the best way to counter this is with animal sleeping spots. You want to cover your buildings in animal sleeping spots like this. Don't worry, I'll sped it up. The mechanoids cannot land on top of animal sleeping spots, forcing them to land outside. Let's call in the same mech raid as before. As you can see, they couldn't land on top of us and land somewhere random on the map. Now I will move my pawns outside to show you that once they are no longer standing on top of an animal sleeping spot, the mechanoids will land right back on top of you again. There we go. Keep in mind that you cannot make stockpile zones on top of animal sleeping spots, so I recommend using this in vital rooms or at the ending quest only. So there you have it, 5 advanced tricks to make your life in the Rim a bit easier. I hope I was able to teach you something new. I do plan on making some more guides in the near future, so maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss out. If you got any suggestions or other tips or tricks, let us know in the comments. I also stream crazy hard Rimworld challenges 3 times a week on Twitch, so if you're interested, maybe stop on by and say hi. I'll leave a link in the description. For now, I wish you all a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. As you can see, it is a diagonal hallway with open doors. The bottom door is forbidden because your pawns are idiots, and I'll try to go through there to the fuck!